Hello YouTube viewers, this is Jericho, aka Zeroed In here on YouTube, once again bringing you a team deathmatch on Favela using only my M9, and I happen to go flawless. But I don't really want to talk about what's going on here in the video, like every little thing that I do, as per usual. For those of you who are new to my channel, first of all, welcome, and second of all, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what I'm about. I like to make videos that are more educational and give tips and strategies that help average players out, because I consider myself to be an average player, and I have developed some strategies and tips that have helped me, and I would like to help other people. So I tend not to make videos that are strictly talking about what I'm doing in the video. Anyways, moving on. I just want to start out by saying that this method is almost foolproof, and to show you how almost foolproof it is, I'm only using my M9 and I end up going 27-0. So what am I doing? Well, let's break it down. First of all, as I mentioned in my previous video, it's a little something that I just temporarily dubbed the sector method. That's just kind of how I think about it. Basically, you and your team should control a sector of the map, or a territory, basically. Control the general area where you spawn. Now, what is a sector? A sector is basically any one whole slice of the map. It doesn't have to be a whole, like, hemisphere of the map necessarily. Just one small chunk in which you control all paths to a general area. That's where you want to control. And again, as I mentioned in my previous video, you don't want to ever stray too far from your team. And how do you know how far is too far? You'll know because if your entire team is touching the edges of your minimap, then you need to backtrack and get a little bit closer to them. This helps by increasing your ability to counterattack. You'll see enemies trying to attack your teammates, and then you can counter easily. It will help with enemies trying to flank, trying to sneak in, because there's a lot less angles to attack from, as well as just increasing the amount of things that enemies have to shoot at before they get to you. I want to talk about another thing. That is the proper use of claymores. One of the biggest and most useful tips I have found while using claymores with scavenger is when placing claymores, you will want to place them a little bit back from a corner, but usually the best place to put them is right where you find the scavenger bag. Now, why is that? Well, chances are likely it's a high traffic spot. Someone has died there, so obviously that area was worth walking through. So usually, see right here, there's a scavenger bag right on that corner. Now, that's a very high traffic area, and it's a great place to put a claymore, so I just go ahead and pop one down there. And sure enough, in a minute or two, I get a kill with it. The primary place you want to place those claymores, though, if you have to focus on an area, because you can only have 2 out at a time, try to put them towards the center of the paths to your territory. For example, you could place one here, or you could place one in another, like in this little area right here. That helps control the edges of the map, which are more important. It allows you to focus on the areas where you can filter out enemies instead of having to worry about every single angle that you could be attacked from. So claymores with scavenger are a great way to help control your territory. It's not a necessity, but it is great. Now let me also talk about one more thing that I've mentioned in previous videos before, and that is the 479 counter UAV, Harrier Strike, and Pavlo setup. I have found that this is an excellent kill streak setup for those who want to rack up big kill streaks but don't necessarily want to use either a chopper gunner or AC-130, and it's extremely easy to get. Now, why is it so effective? Mentioned this before, but it's still true. Once you get your counter UAV, wait until you get your Harriers or your Pavlo, either one, and then call it in, and then immediately call in your counter UAV. I can almost guarantee you that both your Harriers and Pavlos will not get shot down. Like, they just because most people locate the Harriers and Pavlos, or any kill streak, by using the minimap. So it really helps in obscuring their ability to shoot them down, and helps them focus on trying to attack you, which is what you want. So always play the safe bet, and that's what I did there. Instead of going after the second guy, I placed a claymore and waited for him to come back, but that was the end of the game. 27-0, flawless M9, and that's how you do it. The sector method. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Please rate and subscribe. Thank you.